Hi, and welcome again to the Greenhouse Doctor at Greenhouse Stories. Today I want to talk about growing water spinach in a greenhouse. Let's get to it. Water spinach, also known as kangkong, is used a lot in Asian cuisine. One of the favorite vegetables amongst some of the Southeast Asians. Now they are very easy to grow in a greenhouse, particularly a hot greenhouse, because they love the heat and humidity, and the only other thing they need is reasonably good nutrition and a reasonable amount of water, and they're very easy to grow. So to grow them, you just take a cutting and remove all the leaves, much like this. Place them in a container. Fill that up with water, wait for a week or two, the roots will sprout, new leaves will sprout, and once the roots and new leaves are sprouted, dig a hole, a long deep hole, stick the stem in where all the roots are, and away you go. Simple as that. So water spinach is so easy to propagate that I've gone a little bit crazy. As you can see here, these have love the humidity and the heat in this Sydney summer, where it can get to 45 degrees Celsius inside this greenhouse. Now I wanted to talk about some of the things that are affecting the water spinach in the greenhouse. And if you look carefully here, now these look like pests. Let me try and get that focus. These look like pests, but they're actually not. I did a bit of research on the internet, and they're actually called trichomes. Now they can come in a brown color as well. I'll try and find one for you. So here's one with a browny color on them, and they do affect the other side of the leaf to a degree as well. Now in my readings, as I said, they're called trichomes. They're not a disease, apparently. They're not a pest. They're actually a reaction, according to some of the sources, to having either too much water, or some have said that it's too little water from what I've read, and another source has said it's something to do with growing them inside a greenhouse. The light inside a greenhouse is attenuated, in particularly in this case by the polycarbonate, so it's not the straight sunlight that you get outside, and they have proposed that something to do with the light, or the attenuation of the light, the change in the light, causes the water spinach to do this. This is water spinach outside of the greenhouse. Now the leaves are not as broad, not as vibrant as you can see, not as hot out here. They're affected by various pests eating the leaves, but these ones outside are not affected by the trichomes as such. Those little projections, little white projections that look like pests. So I believe it's something to do with the change in the sunlight inside a greenhouse. Unless you had a clear glass greenhouse, you tend to get these trichomes forming. Apparently they're safe. I mostly discard them and just select the good leaves to eat. So that's brief information for you on growing water spinach in a greenhouse. If you like, please press the like button and subscribe. I'll see you next time. So I thought I'd add a few things to this video, just to give you an indication how fast this water spinach grows in hot weather. I've trimmed this tray here of spinach just now, and a week ago that would have been cut down and harvested in that same manner. And in a week you see these two trays here have grown an abundance of spinach, water spinach. And from that one tray, one planter box alone, I'm getting quite a significant abundance of the fresh green leaves and stalks harvested there, ready for cooking. And the bad leaves and the stalks are going to go to the chicken. So within 1 week you can get a bountiful harvest, and they'll come again week after week in hot weather. More spinach in the distance there on both sides. So very easy to grow. Now back to the growing. I showed you how to trim the leaves and just stick them in water. Well, here they are. Very easy to propagate, and you'll see that they've all grown roots there just in water. Then you just stick that into the ground, water it, and away you go. Hopefully that helps. Stay tuned for more greenhouse stories.